Welcome to Same Cast, Different Day podcast. I am Martel Roland, and as usual, Crystal is late for the 44,862,009 millionth time. And in Crystal's spot, we have Old Man Theater doing Old Man Theater stuff.
Greetings, people. Greetings.
That's all you got for the people. Just greetings.
It's kind of chilly out here. It's hot out here on the pimp.
Oh God, he's only saying that because he's eating his old man chili. Lord have mercy. So as always,
don't forget in my Coke.
Oh Lord have mercy. Coke, y'all have to pay us for that 10-second, that 5-second of sponsor. Exactly. As usual, don't forget to head over to cafepress.com/SCDD podcast to get your official podcast merch. And also don't forget to head over to Raise Energies and use code Martel1 to receive 10% off your whatever you're buying. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. And then don't forget to head over to habits365.com. Use code Anthony4 to receive 20% off your purchase. So today we got a lot of topics to cover within this time period. And yeah, so let's get this thing started. So one of the things that happened while we were away on Thanksgiving break, well, y'all didn't notice the break because I made sure y'all had episodes, after Thanksgiving. And oh yeah, by the way, I am so sorry, y'all. I didn't realize that I set the premiere for the day the podcast, the audio version of the podcast released at midnight Tuesday, and the actual video episode didn't drop to like 8:30, so that night. So my bad. I didn't realize I made that big whoopsie. But one of the things that happened was the Ahmaud Arbery verdict while we were away. And I just want to say I'm happy we got justice for I hope I said his name right. Yeah, Ahmaud Arbery. And I'm sorry, but that one, I don't know if it was the friend that was with the brother, and I mean the son and the dad. His stomach looked like it dropped when that first guilty verdict came through. He was the only one sitting up there crying and sniffling and stuff. He's probably thinking like, I ain't even do nothing. I just drove them up there to catch up with the man, and you still party to the crime, mister. You still going down with him.
Exactly.
That made me so excited to see. Oh, I was so happy. And then so speaking of, so now we got another trial that's about to start, which is Daunte Wright's trial. If you don't know, he was the same young man that was shot and killed by the police officer who mistaked her taser for her gun for a taser and shot and killed the young man. Now,
really,
it could have, all this could have been avoided if he just would have went peacefully and surrendered and went to jail. I get it, but you still should know the difference between your taser and your gun.
Yeah, if you keep them in the same place and in exactly the same place, yeah, I could see you messing up a little bit. But no, I'm quite sure they got two different feels to them.
I was saying the same thing. Like they should have two different feelings when it comes to a gun and a taser, because shouldn't the taser have more of a plastic feeling to it? Depending on the brand of taser, I should say.
Yeah, depending.
It should have more of a plastic feeling, but I'm pretty sure where you grip and shoot the taser at, it feels way different than a gun at the end of the day. So you should have known a difference. And like I said, hopefully this lady get her jail time, because if she don't get no jail time behind this, oh my goodness, because they might try to use her lawyers might try to use the whole defense she was fearing for her life type situation in her defense of why she shouldn't get charged with his murder. But hopefully justice happens, unless Minnesota's gonna get burned down again. I hate to say it.
If not, she's gonna turn around and do one of these numbers.
The Kyle Rittenhouse.
And his ass is going back down. I got a strong feeling on them, but
and it's speaking of him. He was.
Judge, I'm winking at you. Can you say something? Give him 10 minutes.
Speaking of Kyle Rittenhouse, this boy had the nerve to claim that he is for Black Lives Matter and that he is not a racist. But yet, every time we have seen this man's photo as a free man, you have not seen him with one black person. And then what black person you know is gonna go visit Trump?
Oh, and he claimed like he was in this university too. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, he lied. Did the Arizona was the Arizona State, and they actually put out a statement saying that he has no type of what's affiliation? I can't get the dang term out. He's not a part of this university. He is not a student. He is not enrolled there. He is not in any of their programs. So when his mama got on that TV and stole all y'all money, who said that they would donate the money for his legal fees and for him to go to college, she stole y'all money, and this man ain't even registered in no university.
He ain't even registered in kindergarten.
You know, did he even finish high school while all this was going on? Because he should have been in high school still when all this was going on. So did he even graduate high school?
No, he went to acting. Acting. Wait a minute. When they read the verdict. And when they said not guilty. It feels so good. I know I was not guilty.
That boy was so guilty. It was ridiculous how guilty that boy is.
Well, he's supposed to get I almost said award for that acting.
Is it the gold medal that I forgot who said that he should have got a gold medal for his acting in the trial. I forgot who it was, but that was hilarious when I read that. Like he should have got some type of. Where is the Academy Award at? Where is the Academy at? Because they should have a Academy Award going forward for best acting in a courtroom or something. I don't know how to put it. It should be some type of a category for criminals, the real life criminals that was on the stand and testifying and put on the best acting and got off. There needs to be an award for that. Oh my goodness. But the crazy part about it is it was the worst acting ever. He only fooled them jury people and who the judge probably paid off himself to acquit him of all charges. Because, and speaking of, y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but the judge is actually under investigation for the handling of the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, because everybody watching that know that whole trial was complete bullcrap from beginning to end.
I know it was a few people named, a few businesses or whatever, news places or whatever, names brought up. I'm just praying that it is real, because he needs to go somewhere too.
Because I believe when I first logged on to my internet, it had popped up with something about the judge. So it says in the 100 day in the days following the not guilty verdict of Kyle Rittenhouse trial, clerks filed more than 100 pages of letters to the court expressing praise and anger. And this is reported by WISN 12. Copies of the letter obtained by WISN 12 show some of them were written as the jury deliberated Rittenhouse fate, and after the jury acquitted the 18-year-old from Illinois. The letters were from at least 22 states outside Wisconsin and mainly focused on polarizing circuit judge Bruce Schroeder. I don't know how you pronounce the man's last name.
Bullshitter.
Right. If it had not been for you, that precious, intelligent, wholesome, motivated An altogether adorable young man would have been, would have life had been wasted. A woman from Ohio wrote, uh, one of the most high profile letters of support came from a special prosecutor in Louisiana who had previously been forced to resign in firearms. Oh, he was acquitted of in firearm accusations. Oh Lord, what was they doing down in Louisiana?
No telling.
What else is there here? I would not have even bothered to take the Rittenhouse case to the grand jury. I would have you know what? I'm not gonna read some of this. This is like they're only showing some of what the people were happy about. I'm not seeing nothing where people were angry. And then this comment that I just read was totally out of order. So I'm not even gonna read that on the air. That's out of order. That should not even make it onto a website, to be honest. That it's bad. It's just bad that the kid got away with it, and I hope that these charges go to the federal level and he gets charged on the federal level and gets sent to federal prison for what he did. And I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I just drunk some Coke to that, but I don't know, man. It's just there's so much going on in the world to where that case should have been totally different. I mean, it just doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, that's the world we live in today.
How is it justice when it's just us?
True.
And it ain't like it's no racist thing either, but I guess they, like we were speaking before, they look at it as being the white guys that got shot was I guess basically like us, niggers. If I could say that.
I still feel like because with all the racial tension going on in the country right now, still, if those was two black people that he killed and another black person that got injured, if all those I can honestly say were actually African American black look like us, he probably would have gotten some jail time. But they looked at it like, well, they were just some white people out there acting stupid with a bunch of black people, so they deserve what they got for being out there with the black people, so we're just going to let them off. Because ain't no way that you keep on saying that you were out there protecting somebody's property. When you off their property, it means you're not even protecting their property. So then if the property still would have got burned down because you're not on the property, it would have been your fault. So you'd have been liable for the property getting burned down.
Well, technically, no. Because he was never called directly to the property.
I'm saying according to him, if he was really called for that.
No. But when he walked off, he could not. He had to try to Google the property. He wasn't for sure, but he travels that road every day.
What road? There's a lot of roads in that area. Do you mean you travel the highway every day? Like you drive past there on the highway every day? You see it from the highway every day? It's a difference between the highway and the road. Old Man Theater is having some issues, it looks like.
No, I was trying to reach out to Crystal.
Oh.
Never mind.
She said she's doing her activity probably that there'd be too much information.
Yeah.
Because I'll be trying to, so she know every time, you know what time record, you know you can at least do that an hour ahead of schedule so that way you can be on time, Crystal.
Well, she is what it is.
So, because you know some of us got jobs to do after this.
Yeah.
We ain't got time to be waiting all day. So another thing that's been going on, y'all, and I couldn't wait to talk to y'all about this. So the Darrell Brooks guy, who is the guy who drove through the parade, right, y'all? And I was reading this, and they said, what was this? I don't know if it was like days before or a few hours before. I'm not sure. But this man was actually in the Milwaukee County jail system. He was booked in the Milwaukee County jail, and he got out on $1,000 bond. Um, he got on $1,000 bond after, and he was in jail for trying to run over his girlfriend,
his baby mama.
but baby mama. It's the same thing. Well, no, they
Nah,
trying to run over his baby mama. I'm like, so you mean to tell me if this man was not granted bail, we would still have, these 9 or so? I don't know. I forgot how many people it was. These
it
six,
was a bunch.
these 6 people. I forgot. Damn it! I gotta stop drinking.
It's 6 dead, and it's still 4 to
Okay.
6 more kids still in the hospital. A few of them went home.
Okay. So basically, if they would have kept this man in jail, this whole incident or scenario could have been avoided. And I bet the Milwaukee County system right now looking like, well, yeah, we fucked up.
Oh, that's what they've been talking about today. They asking pretty much why was the bail set so low?
Right.
From him just running over his baby mama prior to that.
Exactly.
And plus he had other cases against him.
And that's a violent case to run over somebody. That is very violent.
But my whole thing is I'm just wondering, did he live out that way? Did his mom live out that way? Did his ex-girlfriend live out that way? What?
Well, you saw that he was trying to Uber to get somewhere when he got arrested, so he might not even have no business being out there in the first place.
Where he beat on somebody's door to get in, that's how he got caught.
Yeah. On a Ring doorbell. He just happened to be standing on the porch and police were driving past. They knew who they was looking for because they was able to get camera footage. One of the civilians who was recording the parade got a good view of him in the vehicle driving, so he can't say that it ain't him.
Right.
That was driving in the first place. Like, you just can't deny that, man. You fucked up bad.
My heart goes down to these people out here that having to bury kids and even parents.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that is just so freaking sad. It's almost as worse. It is. It stands the same place that this Kyle, how you pronounce his name?
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse, yeah.
Kyle Rittenhouse, yeah.
Hey, Crystal, what's happening?
I'm here.
I see my farm over there.
No, Crystal, you cannot be on this thing trying to talk to the people and we looking at a barn.
All right, there. I'm in the dark, so there you go. That's what you
Just
get.
feed my horses.
I'll be in the dark for a while. That's okay. You can hear me. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And speaking of children, so apparently somebody went and shot up a high school in Michigan. There are 3 people that are reported dead, 8 injured. A 15-year-old boy is in custody, and this happened in Oxford, Michigan.
Where is that? Lower Michigan or upper?
I have no idea. They said the students that were killed were a 16-year-old boy, a 14-year-old girl, and a 17-year-old girl who are all killed at this high school.
Jesus Christ! What in the world is? And this is an 8-year-old that did this?
No, 15-year-old. So I don't know what's going on with these children today. Instead of shooting up schools,
three dead, 8 injured. That's what we got.
Down in my neighborhood, trying to run from police, crashing into by the freeway. Bayshore area.
Was that yesterday? That happened?
I think so.
Because the highway had got so backed up going northbound, I think. Yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday. It was so backed up on that northbound side. And then speaking of some other crazy news, y'all, because I'm trying to cover so much stuff in this little episode. So Travis Scott, one of the people, because now I believe it's up to 9 the death total for the whole Travis Scott and the Astro World festival thing, and the family of the 9-year-old Ezra Blount, I don't even know how you pronounce it, didn't know if I pronounced that right, but his family refused to take the money from Travis Scott to pay for funeral costs. The family is suing Travis Scott because their son was trampled due to their son died from injuries due to being trampled. And I just keep saying over and over in my head, like, how is he responsible? Like, I feel like y'all are, if you want to sue somebody, y'all are suing the wrong person.
The venue.
And that's what I'm saying. Y'all need to be suing the venue. You need to be suing the concert promoters, and not the artist. Like the artist's job is to get paid and show up and show up. That's all they're required to do. It's basically really just to show up.
Yeah, just show up and do their job. That's it. That's it. That's all they got to do. That's it.
Yeah,
that's pathetic. Like it's not the artist's fault. It's not, okay, so they paid money to a venue.
Crystal.
What?
I'm gonna need you to change your profile picture.
It's a train. It's a train, buddy. It's a train.
I don't think the people want to see a picture of a barn.
It's a train. It's a train.
Crystal, you got any pictures of you flipping my tail off? That'll work.
You know,
it ain't bothering me now.
wait till my shirt show up where it says "Arrive, raise hell, and leave." Wait till that shirt shows up.
You do that anyway.
Well, anyway.
Shit, I work with you, but yeah, I figure like they should sue the venue because it's. I mean, if the kid was old enough, and this goes for across the board, if you bring a little kid to something like that.
But I think he was a kid where the parents just dropped them off and left them. Like, I think he was there unsupervised.
You know what? The thing about it is stuff like that, and it could be a Brewers game. It could be a football game. The same token. If they're there unsupervised, the parents should be held liable for it because anything can happen at them things.
Mm-hmm.
And normally it do, and then you so quick to want to jump on. Okay, well, it's not my kid's fault. It's not this fault. It's not. I mean, it's not the venue. It's not the singer fault, like you said. You guys are saying, period, because they're there to make money and promote themselves and just live. But the venue people, when they noticed that place was getting overcrowded, they should have either shut it down or empty some of them people out of there and just start giving them refunds. But evidently that place was just as much money hungry as anything.
The problem with it, Theo, is that like I've been to venues, and I'm going to say I've been to like rock and country venues, and literally they pack everyone around these stages like crazy. I mean, and you know, the closer you can get now, granted there is like seating areas, you know, people want to sit back a little ways, you know, from the front stage, but it's crazy when you get these people and they're just like, you know, people upon people, and there's like a big huge crowd. Like you're in New York City, Atlanta, you know, whatever, Tampa Bay, Los Angeles, wherever you want to be, Seattle, you know, just to name a few. You could be even Vancouver, Toronto, I mean, gosh, Paris, wherever you want to be, you know, Tokyo, Japan. By all means, like, I mean, it's like people on just they're not spacing people out, you know. We got COVID restrictions. Why didn't they tell people everyone's got to be in like, you know, certain like rows, everyone's got to have chairs, you know, this and that.
When it comes to shows, there's no more restrictions now when it comes to shows,
and especially being outside.
Yeah, it was an outdoor event, so there's no restrictions whatsoever.
But it looks like to me like it was not organized, because there's people like all around this guy, and normally you don't have people all around a stage, and he wasn't. To me, it didn't look like a stage at all. You know,
it looked like it was a legit stage and everything. But the thing is, I like when you go to like a Lady Gaga show, she does not have floor seats at her show. It's standing room only around the stage. The whole floor area is all standing room. So when you go to her shows, when you see most of them people that's on the ground around her stage, they're all standing up the whole entire time. So and it's packed. I mean, packed with a lot of people. And even though it's packed with a lot of people, you still don't hear about situations like this happen. This is just the point of the venue, just trying to pack too many people into that thing at that time to make money off of it. Now, did they have other stuff going on? Like, was it actually like a festival where they had like, oh, you go over here and it's rights or something, or you go over here like was it an actual festival, or was it just for the sake of it's just set up for a concert? Because if it was set up just for a concert, then it should have only been a certain amount of tickets sold, and they should have had that planned out way better than what was presented.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
Yeah.
So to try to totally put that on the artist is, I feel, is complete nonsense.
It's the venue. The venue sets up the program, so it's on them. It's on the grounds people that actually rented the space from. It should not be on any artists.
The venue know their capacity, so they know how many people they are allowed to have in there. So if that venue decides to go over capacity and still continue to let people in just for the sake of making money, then everything falls on that venue.
I mean, that's
not the artists or not the promoters or any of that. It falls on the venue.
Yeah, the venue would be those people that actually like run the operation. They run it, but then they also promote it too. So, I mean, they may have other promotion people, but that's probably part of that, department that runs the, operation. I mean, you could probably go right down to it. You could probably go after they go after the artists, go after the people that own the land, go after the whole, you could make a big circle out of the whole thing.
The people who promote and sponsor the concert, like Live Nation, they probably was like, hey, we're going to put the money up for, we're going to put the money up for what's his name? Travis Scott to come here and put on Astro World, because he could have just been on tour, and these promoters probably came to him like, hey, we want you to bring your show to Houston, and we want to do this whole Astro World festival, and we're going to give you X amount of dollars. That's it. And then when the promoter pays, they pay for the venue and they pay for the artist to come. Now anything past that is on the venue after that, because the venue has to provide their own security. Like the promoter might say, well, you know what, we'll give you X amount of dollars to go towards security, but you guys are responsible for security.
And clean up and everything.
Which all falls on the venue.
I agree.
So yeah, to try to put that on the artist is a tad bit ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I feel that way at work too. When too many people get on the elevator, or it's too many people in our area. You know what I'm talking about? Where we go and check in. I mean, it is what it is. But if somebody don't stand up and say, "Well, okay, space yourself out," or there's too many people in here, then if somebody catch something or whatever have you, it falls upon the management.
True. I mean, because I remember at one point when they were like, "Oh, you can't be in here at one time," social distance and all that other stuff, and then after a while, all that just went out the window. Like they know, because they used to have in a large auditorium, they used to bring the whole entire first shift team together and have staff meetings. They don't even do that no more because they claim social distance and COVID and all these things. But now y'all allow all these people to where you get y'all keys and stuff and y'all assignments. Y'all got all these people confined into one room without a concern, though.
They be speaking of that at a lot. But when you get to the point where, and let's be honest about it, when we got people that just disregard anything that's said.
Yeah,
and just walk in. I mean, you can speak on it. Oh, okay. And the first time I'm talking about, oh, okay, but I'm still in there. I'm coming anyway.
Yeah, sure. You do got them people. But yeah.
Didn't that be the main ones crying about, oh, I caught COVID off such and such that M after dinner? No, it's your fault.
It is true. I mean, because I know from when I remember when I remember when this whole thing was happening up even earlier this year, it was at some point it was just like, only 6 people in here at a time, only 6 people, whatever, and then they make everybody else stand outside and wait, and then they make another 6 or whatever come in. It just all went out the window. Everybody just be on top of each other now.
Nobody wants to listen, but they be quick to raise hell.
That is true. That's part of your generation. Speaking of
no, that's a lot of yours.
Hey, no, those are Generation Z's that's in there now. I'm not a Generation Z. I am wait. Oh, I'm gonna say
you don't even know.
I'm about to say Generation Millennial, but it's just called Millennial.
What you think, Crystal?
Yeah, he's a generation. Who knows where he's at in life? That's where he's at.
High five.
And speaking of COVID,
I know where Theo's going.
Oh, Lord. Speaking of COVID, we have a new variant of the virus out again, which now has caused travel restrictions. So you can't go to Africa no more, people. No more trips to Africa for now.
Nope. Gotta shut. That's it. Shut her down.
Yeah, and a lot of people are saying, like, well, what's the point of travel restrictions if it's going to get here anyway? And Dr. Fauci said himself, he said shutting down traffic restrictions will eventually make it to the U.S. But what it is, it postpones or kind of prolongs it for it to get here, which means we have more time to prepare for it and have something in place for when we do start seeing it. What he is saying.
Yeah, I guess you won't be going to watch wrestling. You can't go to St. Louis, can't go to Green Bay, you can't even go to Appleton nowadays.
Oh no, I'm going. I'm going to be. I'm so sorry. If anybody y'all that live in Africa and y'all bought tickets to the Royal Rumble, I'm sorry if y'all can't come. I am so sorry. But
you're gonna be standing out there by yourself.
But if you want to sell me your ticket at a low price, especially if it's a better seat than what I got, then hit me up.
Oh, jeez.
I was a cheapo this time around. I'm not even gonna lie. I was being super cheap when it came to getting them tickets, boy. Because I am poor. When I tell y'all I am poor, I am poor. Oh. Poor.
You should have left the belt to the side.
I know, right? I should have. I really should have. But I really...
Belt could have paid your hotel fee, your car rental fee, and everything else.
But I really love the belt, though.
Where is it, by the way?
It's in my room.
Okay.
It's nowhere to be found, Theo. Nowhere to be found. Yeah. It's probably sitting outside in the car.
His mom probably done took it. She wanted one.
Who?
Your mom? You should have got her one.
No, she going in the home.
Everybody's going. Well, you know what? If we all meet together, we're gonna get out and team up on you.
Hey, Theo. Yeah. I'm gonna join you in the home, buddy. I'm gonna join you in the home, buddy.
You gotta catch me first.
So good news. Good news. We'll ransack him and put him in a potato bag or something like that. We'll get him, take him to the home.
Send him, put him on a straight jacket, tell him that he didn't got loose.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, right.
And then, y'all, so this kind of happened earlier as me and Old Man Theater was leaving earlier. And, this is a case of, I don't even know how to put it, y'all.
A case of what?
Because I don't want to sound like a racist.
Great. Now you're going to throw me in the mix? Make me say it?
I'm just saying, this is just another version. Because, ain't no black person going to do this. I'm sorry. Just not no black person going to do this. But this was reported by Kiss FM of, this is what we call white peopling. I'm sorry.
Well,
Do
they
you
know
want me to say it?
not.
Does that have to do with white Caucasian people? Should I say what it is? Do you want me to read it?
Because this lady was caught breastfeeding a hairless cat on the airplane. She had a cat wrapped up in the blanket and was breastfeeding the cat on the airplane. And I just, why?
And the cat walked backwards.
I'm just like, why? who is taking being a cat mom this serious?
Wow.
It still tickle me. Like, you're breastfeeding a cat. Why?
I almost said something out of air. When it wasn't. Well, then again, just by the let them Chinese people get a hold of that bald head cat.
You know what?
That cat was naked.
That cat
drinking up a pole.
That cat looked like the naked rolled mole rat from Kim Possible. That's what that thing looked like. Oh my! I couldn't
power to
imagine.
the people.
Wait a minute. Wouldn't that kind of hurt, Crystal? The cat nibbling on your nibbles? I'm just saying.
Yeah, Crystal,
yes, I would not ever want to do that to it. No, I would never have a cat, and that would. I mean, I might get a cat, but yeah, no, that would be wrong. That'd be wrong in so many ways.
I did learn. This is one guy on TikTok for some reason. He always have like these facts about stuff, and I did learn. Did you know that men can actually produce milk? There's a signal in your brain that it's something in your brain where he said that it could trigger where it's like almost like a hormone that a man can produce milk from their chest. I'm like, what?
I'm trying right now.
Oh God.
I'm trying right now. All that came out was a fart. Damn.
I'm like, that just made me think about like, what was people?
Well, they wasn't talking about me then.
No,
I'm different.
They ain't talking about you. It just still tickled me that this lady was in public breastfeeding a cat. Like, what was you thinking?
Wait a minute. Did they say man can spit out powder milk or what?
No, like actual liquid milk.
Oh, because I mean,
like how women produce milk to breastfeed, they said it's a hormone in our brain that can actually switch on, where if needed enough, men can produce milk.
I don't think you should have said that live like that.
Oh,
because somebody may get in trouble.
Oh Lord. Well, then off the milk topic and the lady.
Oh, check this out! I got some news for you. What kind of fish do you have?
What kind of who?
Fish do you have?
I ain't got no fish.
Oh yeah, because the tank do look kind of low.
That's not my fish tank.
Okay, I was just saying. I just found out. I just found out one of my because I got a big huge one. One of my fish died the other night. Big old sucker. But I get a text tonight talking about, do you notice these fishes having babies up in there? I'm like, no. Who's the daddy?
What is wrong with you?
Use
the pappy.
Nah, it's not the pappy.
What Lord have mercy. Yeah, I don't deal with nothing with that. But
hey, look, I'm here.
Oh, right on.
I'm here. I got done. I have had stuff to do.
We know.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to do that before recordings. At least schedule that like an hour before next time, woman. Because every day,
because I'm sorry.
You can do that. You can do it. Because we start these recordings exactly at 6:58 / sometimes 59 on the dot. We ain't waiting.
I'm fine. They heard me. Hi, Theo. How's it going, buddy? There's my buddy Theo. Theo Theo's gonna come and take care of my Christmas tree, Bartell, and you're just gonna say I'm poor.
You don't even own a Christmas tree.
I do own a Christmas tree. I do. It's shorter than you.
It was all part of your imagination.
It's not of my imagination. It's legit.
See, and this is another reason why you need to do your thing before time, because now your internet connection is horrible, which means you need to start being on your computer, woman.
I won't be in until mid-December. Calm down.
You got a chance to spend an hour sitting at a computer.
No, or I can't do it all the time. I'm just gonna relax. I'm just gonna take it easy.
Your internet connection is bad on my end.
It's bad.
Bad.
You just froze on me, but you were doing okay.
Bad.
See, when people are on cell phones, I can see y'all internet connections on my screen. So that's how I know it's like night now. Crystal's is showing red right now.
How's mine showing?
Can you see? Is that better?
You have all your bars and it's white.
Is it?
Lord.
There you go.
Oh, my bad.
And Crystal was just in the red again. Now I just went back to white.
I was just wondering, did you see that Christmas tree that I just put up?
This is why old man theater needs to be in a home, everybody. This just
Christmas
my God.
tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, okay.
Lord have mercy. So the last thing that I got planned before we get into our, I guess, regular shenanigans before we always end the podcast, Jussie Smollett, its trial is about to start. And if y'all don't know
that? Who the hell's that?
If y'all don't know who Jussie Smollett is, he is Jussie Smollett. He was the actor on Empire.
Oh, yeah.
He is on the jury selection is I believe it started today or tomorrow for the hate crime hoax case that he had going on, where I guess he had to pretend hate crime, and he paid the two dudes that he claimed beat him up and jumped him and put in. Wait, hold the hell on.
Wait a minute. Bill Cosby more important than that jerk. They're trying to send him back to jail.
What?
Are they really?
Happened? Okay, wait.
Yeah.
We have to talk about Bill before I finish the Jussie Smollett.
Right.
Let's hear about Wild Bill. Let's hear about him.
I ain't hear about this with Bill.
Yeah, they said something about him trying to reopen back up something.
They better leave that man alone. He about old as dust. Why is they messing with him?
Because it's the pudding, the banana pudding that I put on it, baby.
I mean, at his age, that heart can go at any time. If they don't leave Bill Cosby alone and let him be old and live his life, what's left of it? I don't know. Ain't he blind? What do he do all day? I wonder what he do all day.
I don't know. What does he do?
I don't know. I kind of wonder what he does all day.
Is he blind? He's actually blind?
He's he's got weak eyesight, real weak eyesight. I don't think he's totally blind.
But he wasn't like that when he had the Cosby Show, though. I mean, he was.
No, his sight was fine, man.
Yeah, I just messed with Camilla.
Oh my God. But I didn't know they were trying to send him back to jail. Do they even actually have any like factual proof of anything trying to send him back to jail, or are they just more accusations?
I don't know about accusation, but some of the people trying to get them to reopen back up something or something. I heard something briefly like that about it, but I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, at this point, like literally, what are y'all gonna get out of him going to jail at this point? I mean, because he's probably looking at it like I'm old. I'm nearly at the end of my life anyway. So, I mean, what is y'all gonna get out of this? Like, instead of me going peacefully at home, I'm gonna go peacefully in a jailhouse. Like, what? I don't get it. Leave Bill Cosby alone, y'all. Leave Bill Cosby alone and let him sit there and watch all the Fat Albert reruns that he wants to.
There we go.
Yeah.
Because
Crystal, I don't told you about your internet connection. That's what I'll be talking about.
We know we had a listener that's not happy
Crystal,
about.
I have not heard one thing you said. You sound like that's what I heard.
There.
What you do to him?
I ain't do anything. I'm waiting for her to fix her internet connection.
Yeah, geez, Theo called me a him. What the hell, Theo?
I'm sorry, Crystal.
What the hell, Theo? What's wrong with you?
Oh,
Theo's
I didn't even catch it.
No, you're good, Theo. No, he did. I know, Theo. You're good, buddy. You're good, Theo.
I did not mean it like that.
This is what happened though when she uses that horrible Spectrum Wi-Fi that she has. Because that Wi-Fi is horrible.
I don't have AT&T fiber. I don't have it. Okay.
I don't have
AT&T. Call AT&T up and tell me fiber.
I don't have fiber internet either, but my internet connection is working wonderful.
There it is.
And I'm probably plugged into the police station.
No, I'm actually connected to my Wi-Fi at home because my desktop run off of Wi-Fi.
Oh God!
You Durin.
Hold on.
You probably got all
I plug the phone in.
Yours too. So you got pretty good connection in your area.
Who, me?
Yeah, yep. You. Yeah, you. He's got a good T-Mobile connection over there.
Ooh, I'm not on T-Mobile network.
Yeah, you're on T-Mobile.
I'm on AT&T's. That's who I have. That's my internet provider.
AT&T. He's gonna switch over to T-Mobile internet pretty soon.
No, I'm sticking with AT&T.
Yeah.
So back to Jussie Smollett.
Yes.
So I just realized when a police officer showed up to his house, he had a noose around his neck. Now here's my thing. Now if you were jumped by these two black dudes, and if this was supposed to be a hate crime over race, why would the black dudes put a noose around your neck and it's offensive to them also?
So this is like a rope around your throat?
He had like the actual noose, like how they used to hang like black people back in the day in trees and stuff. Like he had an actual noose around his neck.
Was it
when the
lace?
Police arrived. You said, was it what?
Was it lace?
Oh my God. No, it was like an actual like rope.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I know.
I mean, like a nylon rope, a real thick nylon rope. You know, like a braided nylon rope.
Yeah, like the braided ropes that they used back in even back when in the old Western days when they used to hang people.
He had a pair of fishnets.
Why do I deal with you? But he had one of those around his neck when the police officers had arrived at his house. Like he keeps claiming that it wasn't a hoax and that it's all real. Oh my God, who had that ugly sneeze?
That wasn't me. You know, I'm trying not to sneeze. I'm trying my ribs. I'm not. Oh.
Yeah, why'd you beat him up, Martel? Why'd you beat him up at work, buddy? Why'd you do that?
Whoever the way, what?
Why'd you beat up Theo and take his lunch money? That's what I want to know.
Ain't nobody beat up old man Theater.
I heard you did.
He was at work.
On the hospital news.
Old man Theater was at work talking about his pimp juice. Woo!
Hey, Montreal, open up your door. I just sent you a package. I'm finna open up this door here because that was the loud one.
What is wrong with? That's because you had that chili and nasty.
That's what I'm saying. And
you're so nasty.
Ooh.
Well, we'll take Theo out east with us next summer. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Oh Lord.
We'll take Theo with us.
Old man Theater is staying here.
No, he can come with us.
Bring me some damn depends.
Lord have mercy.
I gotta open up the door. That was a bad one.
Oh my God.
But so how do y'all think the Jussie Smollett trial is going to come to an end?
He's going to jail.
You think he's going to jail?
He's going to jail.
But if he had that around his neck though, why would he be going to jail?
It was staged, Crystal. It was all fake.
It was all fake?
He faked it. That's what the whole trial is about. They're accusing him of faking the whole hate crime from beginning to end.
Then he'll be behind cuffs.
He was already. I think Chicago or before tried to put some charges on him, and he beat those charges. So now this trial is, I guess, I don't know, is Chicago trying to get some money out of him for saying that he was wasting like city resources and all this kind of stuff. So I think that's what this trial is for I guess wasting city resources. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure like they couldn't get him on nothing else and they want to try to get him on something. So I do think they'll try to get a guilty verdict on him.
No, I think so. Didn't he have a hate crime?
Crystal, move your phone to a different spot. Move
like whatever you tried pushing like a few years ago.
You got to move your phone to a different spot because I didn't hear you. You're still showing in the red.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, you said what?
Father.
You said what now?
So didn't he get in trouble a few years ago with Chicago, the city of Chicago?
Yeah, this is the same thing.
Okay, so this is okay. So they're actually digging. They've been looking into us, and now they actually do have that evidence. Because I remember a few years ago, he was making this big like scene, like, oh my God, I didn't do it, blah blah blah, and all our BS.
Right, that's correct. So now this is just them trying to stick it to him, find another way to stick it to him, because they couldn't get the other stuff to stick.
Too bad. See you later. Enjoy the bar life.
What? You are so
not
mean.
Drinking.
Just like old man theater. You mean?
I mean, hey,
this
it is what it is. Might be a good place for him right about now.
Lord, you know how many people dying in jail from COVID?
Two hots in the cot.
No, you get 3 square meals and a hot and a warm cot.
Something.
Why?
Woo!
Why? Just why?
Why what?
This old man can never behave. No, he ain't in your bone.
Okay, Theo. Next summer, buddy. Next summer. Get ready.
And I'm telling your baby mama on you. Oh, fuck, I forgot to do. I was supposed to do that at the beginning of the episode. So,
what are you gonna tell us?
So everybody, Charlotte May son had passed away earlier this morning, and I was supposed to do a moment of silence at the beginning of the episode, and I forgot. So yeah, let's do a moment of silence for Tyrone. I can't. Old man theater.
What? I'm closing my eyes when I was doing it. What? We only got 30 seconds in.
I can't. Old man theater was like making faces. I can't with him.
That's why I closed my eyes so I wasn't seeing them. That's what I did.
He just can't behave. This is what I mean. He just can't behave. It's not.
I am. I'm looking around here. I'm touching up paint on the walls. That's why I was.
You stop that. You know what? Y'all, old man theater don't have too much to drink tonight, or he don't sniff too much paint.
Well, no, it's the Coke soda. But then again, where's the bologna sandwiches with the red ring around
it? Whoa! You did drink a Pepsi today? Whoa,
wait,
buddy!
Wait, it was nothing funnier. I swear when
how old was this child? That's what I'd like to know.
He was 50 something, I believe. Because I remember Rose Nyland, not Rose Nyland, her grandson works with us. And her grandson, and then one of the other ladies that worked there that he called his BM, that's his her sister-in-law. And her grandson was like, Georgia bet not take no bologna sandwiches over there with the red ring around and still trying to show her condolences.
Oh, jeez.
I was so tickled, like, oh my God, idiots. Like, dude, what is wrong with you? Like, first of all, who would take some bologna sandwiches over somebody's house talking about my condolences? I would throw them.
That was a good one. He just don't know. He almost made me crack a rib.
Why would somebody do that? Like, you know that you just. I would be like, man, I'm like, man, I appreciate the gestures. I know you broke as hell because you brought these bologna sandwiches over here. You could probably need this more than I needed, so I'm gonna need you to take this bologna sandwiches back home. I can't. And then he was like, oh yeah, then she probably would have took that old ass turkey over there for Thanksgiving too. Like, oh, but all seriousness though, Blanche.
You'll get a chance to meet him. Meet him one day, Crystal, because he's
Yeah,
talking about being on the broadcast.
yeah, he requested to come on the episode. Um,
Is he
know that
another
he's
associate with you or what? He's another associate with your little group?
He's just Shrek. We just gonna say he's Shrek.
That's my boy. You leave him alone.
Is he with your little group?
No, he don't run with my group, but
I can't let him pick. I can't let you pick with him like that. That's my boy.
we just gonna say he an associate of the group.
That's my boy.
Oh my god! So it's gonna be all dudes. It's gonna be all dudes and me. Oh
So,
wow!
what can we say? You outnumbered.
Right.
Hell, when I'm there, it's all women. Shit, the hospital's outnumbered.
Right. So Charlamagne, Matilda, Winter, Jenkins, Maybelline, Blanche Brown, aka Blanche Elizabeth Devereaux. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. And then not only did her son died this morning, her grandson is still in the ICU after being shot 4 times. So they're still dealing with that also.
Geez.
So my thoughts and prayers is with the family, and hopefully everything grandson heals up well. Yeah, it's another person. I was about to say his damn name. Shrek's brother.
How old is he?
I think he's older than Shrek.
Okay. Man, stop calling my homie Shrek.
He know that's his name. I'll say it to his face every day.
That's why he came over there snapping.
Everybody know when they see me, their name changes. But
you ain't lying. Because I'm like, when I first met you, you give me a, like, who the hell you think you are? Name change?
Yeah, and everybody just be like, you know what, that's just him. So you know what, just whatever he call you, just consider a blessing and keep going at this point.
Right. I mean, yeah, you got a name for everybody.
Hey man, some of them be having some difficult names to remember. Boshaniqua and all that stuff. I can't remember all them names. So now you're gonna get a new name that I can remember.
Theo, I'll see you pretty soon, buddy.
Where you coming?
I'll be coming down pretty soon. I'll tell you when.
Okay. Hopefully because you know I'm a workaholic. Hopefully I'll be free.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be. As for Martel, he'll be lost. He'll be lost.
Shit. I believe in the power of the Christmas tree.
I'll get some photos with Theo though. I will.
Oh Lord have mercy, stalker.
I will. He'll be famous. He'll be famous. Marcel will be like.
So as we get ready to wrap things up, I want to say thank you to all the supporters, because since launching on Anchor, the podcast has been streamed over 900 times since launching on Anchor in September. So thank y'all all for the continued support. With that 900, you guys have put us at 2,400 total downloads of this podcast. So thank you so much for that support. We are now have more of listeners worldwide also. So I want to do a quick shout out to y'all before we get ready to go. If I can find a list of people, Lord have mercy, I'm getting old.
Hey, Theo, he's lost.
Robbie, Ricky, and Mike.
So a shout out to Russia, Lebanon, Mexico, Zimbabwe, Greece, the Ivory Coast, Japan, France, Iraq, Italy, Senegal, Ukraine, United Arab, I don't know what the fuck that is. Belgium,
United Arab Emirates, UAE.
Yeah. What where is that at?
It's over by I think it's by Egypt and Syria.
I think. Okay.
UAE.
Cabo, Ireland, Pakistan, Thailand, Puerto Rico, Brazil, Vietnam, Germany. Y'all been showing up with these streams lately, so thank y'all so much for that.
Germany.
Yeah.
Then we got Canada, India, and Australia. You guys been showing up too. 10% of our viewers are from Australia, so thank you so much
Australia,
for
Canada,
showing up. There are more. If I'm leaving out some, sorry. But yes, thank y'all for the continued support of this podcast. And as always, we're going to go through the socials.
With Mr. Theo first. Mr. Theo.
I guess we can let
old man
Theater. Let the people know your socials.
TOB at Facebook, TikTok. I was on Clappers, but Clappers is kind of like TikTok to me. I mean, too many notifications pops up for me. So just those two mainly. Instagram a little bit here and there. So I'm here. Reach out. Can I give a shout out to my new jewelry guy on here?
Go ahead.
Okay. I got a new jewelry guy. If anybody needs jewelry made, need grills, anything like that, I got a Still Hungry Grills in Joliet, Illinois. Reach out, hit my inbox. I'll give you a code, get you a discount. And a pretty good guy.
Next time you talk to him, tell him I want $25 for you mentioning him on the podcast.
I'll give you 25. I ain't like that. I mean, he didn't hook me up already. I showed you what I bought. I got a nice deal on, so they hit me. I mean, it'll help. It'll help with discounts. Might could get you a muzzle or something.
Oh Jesus!
You keep on. You lucky I have to burp you old good for nothing.
Oh guys, so don't forget to check our socials out at Samecast Different Day at direct.me/Samecast Different Day podcast. You can check out Cafe Press.
She don't even know it. cafepress.com/SCDD podcast for your official podcast merch.
I wanted actually him to finish the statement instead of saying that. So all right.
Because she never remembered last time she said SCBB podcast.
CDD, yes. Don't forget to check us out direct.me/Martel Roland, direct.me/Crystal B. You can check us out. We have all our socials on there. I am located at Crystal B at Facebook. You can check me out on TikTok, Instagram, and Clapper at Miss Care Bear WI. Don't forget, you make sure you like and share that podcast. Show the love. We always love to hear from you guys all over the world. Doesn't matter where you're in the world. We love all our listeners. We love them all. Mr. Roland, the head operations guy over there, the chief of police,
the
chief operations guy. Martel, what are your socials, buddy?
Sorry, I'm still sick. Shit.
Well,
I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Clapper, TikTok, and it's Martel Roland. Oh yeah, Twitter. It's all Martel Roland. And don't forget, you can find me on YouTube at the Martel Roland Show over on YouTube. The channel is still up. I'm gonna start posting on there, so you can check me out over there. And don't forget on every episode now. I don't know. I know on Spotify for sure. So you listen to this on Spotify. There's actually in the bottom under the description, you'll see a question. So on every episode, there's gonna be a question for us to interact with you guys. So make sure you answer the question for us. And don't forget to leave those 5-star reviews. And don't forget, like Crystal said, to share this podcast, because sharing and word of mouth is the best way to get this podcast around. So that way we can pay some bills. Zoom is starting to add up. Cost of Zoom is adding up, people. So make sure y'all,
we gotta pay those bills, Theo.
Yeah.
Gotta pay the piper.
And hopefully we know what you guys, helping us get the more views. We'll probably update Crystal's web camera. So thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Samecast Different Day podcast. And we'll see you on the next episode. All right, I'm gonna see y'all okay. All right now. I'm gonna see y'all all right. Okay, and I'm gonna see y'all right now.